AOC was talking about paternity leave, and she was doing, I think it was another Instagram Live, or this might be on TikTok, I don't know. But she has, in case you were wondering, she has also, of course, bought in entirely to the idea that we can't use the word mother. That's the M word, and that's offensive. And so here's her language of choice. Listen.
And we do tend to find that, for example, dads, because we give it to all parents, whether you are the birthing parent, adoptive parent, whatever. So dads sometimes like to take that first month, and then their spouses will, take, time off, and then maybe they'll try to take additional time off after their spouse's leave is expired, or they'll take leave while their spouse is taking leave, but it's up to you.
The birthing parent is what we're going with. Birthing parent, birthing people. There was also something I saw on Twitter a couple days ago, which was, and it's not the first time I've seen this, but the other label that you see sometimes now is bleeders. I mean, how much more dehumanizing and degrading can you get? And the other funny kind of ironic thing about this is that so often what you hear from the left is that, well, we don't want to define women by just their body parts, by their, menstrual cycles, by any kind of physical function that way, because that's very limiting. And that's exactly what they do. Look, literally defining bleeder, reducing women down just to that, or even birthing person. So while they say they don't want to reduce women to their biological functions or to their body parts, that is precisely exactly what they do. One other thing on a similar note here is from the New York Post. It almost incredible. Like, it's almost hard to believe this. And I remember I first saw claims of this online and I thought, really? Did they go that far? Apparently they did. So an image of controversial transgender swimmer Leah Thomas that aired on the Today Show was manipulated to make her, well, I'm reading the language from the article, which says her, but it's actually him, so I guess I'll just change that. Was manipulated to make him appear more feminine, experts said. Jonathan Gallegos, a former White House director of digital content for President Trump, said the edited image has definitely undergone some sort of softening and smoothing effect. It's clear this job was not done by a professional. This level of skin smoothing is a hallmark sign of an amateur job. Another photographer said, well, that's really bad. So you got photographers, people who are involved in digital editing that have said that the Today Show actually doctored an image of Leah Thomas in the pool to kind of smooth his features out a little bit more and make him look feminine. So they're kind of after the fact, and they also, it says, what do? They removed facial lines, skin discoloration, notable red impressions on his face caused by goggles, whatever, and blurred the Adam's apple. The show later ran the original photo, warts and all, in a clip posted to Twitter on March 18th. So maybe the Today Show will try to defend itself, but right now they haven't said anything about this, and they probably will try to just ignore it. But if they do have to defend themselves, maybe they'll say this was a rogue editor or something that did this on their own. I'd be very skeptical of that. But there was a decision made in editing to try to make this guy look more feminine, look more like a woman. And of course, even after the camera tricks and the Photoshop, he still looks like a man. A slightly feminized man, but still a man. And they do this even though they say that there's no reason why having a prominent Adam's apple or having any traditionally male feature at all should preclude you from being a woman. They say that, and then yet after the fact, they're going to try to, give Leah Thomas a little bit of an assist by feminizing him in the post edit. I mean, it's just, as I said, almost surprising, that they would go that far. Well, I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Matt Walsh Show. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there so you can stay up to date on all of our future content.